The world's largest oil producer, Saudi Arabia, is reportedly asking to join BRICS. The regional bloc, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has been touted as a serious counterweight to the Western-led world order.
And here's another battle that the West is fighting, a battle of narratives, a battle to win new allies, only that it is failing miserably at this.
Now, as the foreign ministers of BRICS nations meet in South Africa, about 19 nations have applied to join the group.
Saudi Arabia, the oil-rich Middle Eastern nation, has officially submitted its application to join the BRICS alliance, according to a report by Bloomberg. This move signifies Saudi Arabia's intent to challenge the supremacy of the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Anil Sooklal, the South African BRICS ambassador, has confirmed that 4 other Middle Eastern countries, namely the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Egypt, and Algeria, have also expressed their interest in joining the bloc. These countries, known for their significant oil exports to the Western world, currently settle their transactions in US dollars. Discussions are underway regarding Saudi Arabia's potential funding of the BRICS Bank, also known as the New Development Bank. If the BRICS alliance accepts Saudi Arabia's financial contribution, it could mark the beginning of a new era of financial dominance, as the oil-rich nation would provide a constant cash flow to the bloc. Consequently, the US dollar's position as the global reserve currency would face a formidable challenge. Dilma Rousseff, the president of the BRICS Bank, expressed the alliance's keen interest in receiving funds from Saudi Arabia. She stated that the decision to allow Saudi cash flow into the NDB would be made collectively by the member nations during the upcoming summit in South Africa, scheduled for August. Rousseff further emphasized that the BRICS Bank aims to fund future projects using local currencies instead of the US dollar. This strategic shift could potentially reduce reliance on the dollar and enhance the global standing of the BRICS currency. Gradually, the dominance of the US dollar is being eroded, paving the way for a potential restructuring of the global financial order. BRICS, originally composed of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is an acronym that represents a group of emerging economies. However, the alliance is not limited to these 5 nations alone. More than 25 countries have expressed their interest in joining the BRICS alliance, indicating the possibility of an expanded bloc, commonly referred to as BRICS. With the inclusion of more countries, the bloc would become even more financially powerful and capable of challenging the existing global economic order. As Saudi Arabia, along with other Middle Eastern countries, seeks to join the BRICS alliance and potentially contribute to the funding of the NDB, the balance of global financial power could undergo a significant shift. With the increased cash flow from Saudi Arabia, the alliance would gain substantial economic influence, which could pose a formidable challenge to the long-standing dominance of the US dollar. If successful, this development would not only impact the global financial system, but also serve as a catalyst for a new financial order, potentially reshaping the dynamics of international trade and finance. The potential inclusion of Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern countries in the BRICS alliance signifies a significant geopolitical shift in the global financial landscape. Saudi Arabia, as one of the world's largest oil producers and exporters, holds considerable economic influence and strategic importance. By aligning itself with the BRICS nations, Saudi Arabia aims to diversify its economic ties and reduce its dependence on the Western world. The move to fund the BRICS Bank, the NDB, not only presents an opportunity for Saudi Arabia to contribute to infrastructure development and economic projects, but also allows the country to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of the global financial system. The NDB was established by the BRICS nations to provide an alternative source of funding for infrastructure and sustainable development projects, challenging the dominance of traditional financial institutions such as the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. If Saudi Arabia's funding is accepted, it could have far-reaching implications for the global economy. The US dollar has long held a privileged position as the world's primary reserve currency, providing the United States with significant economic advantages. However, mounting concerns about the stability and reliability of the dollar have prompted nations to seek alternatives. The potential shift towards local currency funding within the BRICS alliance could mark a turning point in the international monetary system. The BRICS countries, with their large populations and growing economies, already possess substantial economic clout. The inclusion of Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern nations would further strengthen the bloc's position and increase its ability to challenge Western-dominated financial institutions. By settling transactions in local currencies, the BRICS alliance aims to reduce exchange rate risks and protect its member nations from external economic shocks. Furthermore, the interest shown by numerous other countries in joining the BRICS alliance highlights a growing dissatisfaction with the existing global economic order. As more nations seek alternatives to the traditional Western-dominated financial system, the BRICS alliance presents an attractive platform for collaboration and cooperation. The potential expansion of the bloc into BRICS could create a powerful coalition of emerging economies, capable of influencing global economic policies and challenging the established norms. While the US dollar's supremacy as the global reserve currency may not be immediately threatened, the increasing momentum behind alternative financial arrangements signifies a gradual erosion of its hegemony. As Saudi Arabia, a major player in the global oil market, redirects its financial resources towards the BRICS alliance, it sets in motion a potential realignment of economic power and a reconfiguration of international trade relationships. Saudi Arabia's application to join the BRICS alliance and its potential funding of the NDB reflects a growing desire among emerging economies to challenge the US dollar's dominance and reshape the global financial order. By expanding the alliance and increasing the flow of funds, the BRICS nations, including Saudi Arabia, seek to strengthen their economic positions and promote a more multipolar world. While the transition may not happen overnight, the gradual shift towards local currency funding and the potential emergence of BRICS indicate a transformative journey that could redefine the dynamics of global finance in the years to come. Thank you all for joining us today as we explored the potential challenge Saudi Arabia poses to the supremacy of the US dollar through its funding of the BRICS alliance. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. We want to hear your thoughts on this matter. Do you believe Saudi Arabia's involvement in the BRICS alliance could lead to a new financial order? Or do you think the US dollar's dominance will remain unchallenged? Share your opinions in the comments section below. We're excited to read your insights and engage in a meaningful discussion with all of you. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.